What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is where I help you to achieve your physique goals and create a fit, strong and confident life. Today I'm going to give you my 3 scientifically proven ways to achieve a small snitched in waist. Here you're not going to find any sit-ups, any crunchies, any leg raises. I'm not going to tell you to use a waist trainer. I'm not going to give you any of those little tricks. These are proven ways to help you to achieve that small waist. So if you like the sound of that, then stay watching. First of all, I want to go over with you the difference between having visible abs and having a small waist. They are not exclusive together. You can have abs and have a very blocky wide waist, and you can also be of a higher body fat percentage but have a really nice curvy small waist. So the shape of our body is governed by genetics, but there's so much that we can do to help those genetics. I'll give you an example. So there's 3 different body types. An ectomorph is when you are naturally quite slim and tall and tend to have very slim limbs and very narrow shoulders and narrow hips. That is my natural body type. Therefore, I haven't got a lot of natural curves, and that includes my waist. I just go naturally straight up and down. So for the last few years, I've been working hard to build my shoulders, to widen my shoulders and my back, and to build my glutes and my bum to achieve the illusion of that smaller waist. Some ladies might have a slightly higher body fat percentage and they haven't got any visible abs, but they've definitely got that curvy figure where all the curves are in the right places. To get visible abs, what you need to do is to build those abs in the gym, so progressively overload, getting heavier and heavier with the weight, and you need to cut your body fat down to approximately 15% at least. That's when your abs start to show through. But a small waist can definitely be achieved with much higher body fat percentage because it's all about improving those proportions of your body. So today I'm going to share with you my 3 strategies. The first one is nutrition. Obviously, we have to talk a little bit about nutrition. The second one is weightlifting or resistance training in the gym. My third one is an ab movement that you've probably never done before. It's the ab movement that really helps you to gain control of your inner ab muscles and helps you with your posture. And this is called a stomach vacuum. I'm going to show you that later. Okay, so for now, let's talk about nutrition. So you don't have to lose a lot of body fat to be able to achieve a small waist. However, if you do carry a lot of excess body fat, then you will get better results if you do cut down a little bit. Fat tends to fill in our definition and our curves. So if you can drop a little bit of body fat, then it will definitely help to carve out your natural hourglass shape. However, more important than that is the types of food that you eat. So I'm sure this isn't rocket science to you, but if you avoid sugar, salt, processed foods, alcohol and fizzy drinks, you're already halfway there to creating that small waist. Those kind of foods really bloat your stomach and distend the stomach. So again, our proportions are not going to work in our favor if you've always got a bloated stomach. I would advise that you eat more lean protein and vegetables. However, I will say about vegetables that they are quite high in fiber, and things for me like broccoli and cauliflower, they do tend to bloat me. So if I was going to eat them, I would just have a much smaller quantity. Likewise, you could already be eating the right types of food. However, if your portions are too big, then that can also cause a little bit of bloating. So maybe try and have smaller meals spaced through the day. Make sure as well that you're drinking enough water. Remember, water is involved in all of our metabolic processes, so we need to make sure that we're drinking enough to help our body along. Alright guys, so we are at the gym, and here I'm going to take you through a back and shoulder workout. And these movements are the kind of movements that are really going to add a little bit of width to your upper body. So the shoulders, the lateral delt here, and then adding width to your back, so your lats. So I'm just going to show you what I've been able to achieve through lifting weights. Remember that I am a natural ectomorph. God gave me a very straight up and down body. I was very narrow shoulders, very narrow hips, and therefore that made my waist look bigger because I was so small on the top, and again, hips very, very small. So I have for many years wanted to build muscle to create shape. And the way I do that is to add a little bit of width to my upper body and also to my bum, yeah, to my glutes. So there's plenty of videos on here that are going to tell you how to build your glutes, but today I want to focus more on the often forgotten upper body. You can see from my physique here that I've got quite rounded shoulders. That's a good way to tell if a girl works out, if she's got those rounded shoulders like that, and it just gives that athletic look. This is what I look like from the front. So this is the V that you can see there. You can see I'm quite wide here. And again, ladies, I don't walk around flexing like this. I know a lot of you don't like the muscular look and you think you're going to look like a man. You're not going to look like a man. I don't go around flexing like this. You can't really tell when I'm standing normally that I have such wide lats, but there we go. That's the V shape from the front. You can see I have added width to my lateral delts, make me a little bit wider. From the back, I'm going to show you what that looks like from the back. Okay, so I'm going to do a lat spread. So again, you can see here, you can see there the wideness of the shoulders, and it tapers into a nice slim waist, and then obviously your bum. See, I do it again. I always do that when I'm talking about the bum.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free with me. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free.
Okay, so now I'm going to go over with you what a stomach vacuum is. So first of all, the kind of abs that we're usually familiar with is those abs at the front, the six pack. And If you have got quite a low body fat percentage, then usually you can start seeing your little 2-pack at the top, and then as you get leaner you can see the lower ones, with the final ones coming in are the lower ones at the bottom. Very difficult to get in, you have to be pretty lean to get those to come in. The forgotten ones are those internal abs, and they're the ones that give you the most control over your abs to get that nice contraction and that flat stomach. Very often nowadays we're sat down and walking around with completely no control over our abs. We're just letting everything kind of hang out and not paying any attention to how you're standing. Doing these movements, this stomach vacuum, I'm going to show you a variety of ways. It's going to help you with your posture and just help you to be more aware of the control of your abs. So we create that nice tight waist and flat stomach that everybody wants. So a stomach vacuum focuses on the transversus abdominis, the inside muscles. So as I said, we can usually see our 6-pack, and on the side we've got the obliques down the side here. You can build those muscles with crunches and leg lifts, and more importantly, as we progress, you need to start adding weight. So cable crunches and weighted leg lifts and things like that are going to help to build those muscles, but that can often make you look even bulkier in the side, especially twists. Anything involving these oblique muscles here might make you look a little bit wider. The transverse abdominis, the inside muscles that we're going to focus on today, it's all inside. It's going to help to keep you nice and tight in the midsection and help with your posture and with back pain. If you're somebody that suffers with lower back pain, very probable that it's because your abdominals are very weak. Again, because we tend to sit down all day and we don't pay any attention to how we're walking. So with a stomach vacuum, first thing that you need to do is to blow out all your air. It's not just a normal blow out your air, it's getting rid of all the last little stray bits of air in your lungs. When you feel like you've breathed out enough, keep breathing out. Then you're going to breathe in. You're not going to breathe in and take in air. You're going to feel your diaphragm lift, and you almost feel it in your chest, but the main difference where you're going to see it is here in your ribs. It's very different to just normal breathing in. I'm going to show you just normal breathing in. I'm going to turn to the side, and if you want to breathe in, I'm breathing in there. Can you see how I'm still kind of puffed out there? So I'm just breathing in. That's me just breathing in. So it's not that. You're going to see the biggest difference here. My rib cage is going to stick out a little bit. Okay, so just to recap, I'm going to breathe all the way out. I'm going to then suck in without breathing air in, and then I'm going to hold it for as long as I can. I can't hold my breath past about 10 seconds, but I'm aiming to get to 20 seconds, and then once I get to 20 seconds I want to do 40 seconds. So in these early stages, as you're getting used to the movement, just hold your breath for as long as you can. I'm going to breathe out first of all. That's it. Usually I'm glad I didn't do it then, but usually I snort when I lose my breath and my breath comes out. I snort because the feeling, you really feel that your diaphragm is lifted upwards, and you can kind of feel it in your chest if you're doing it right. So again, it's very different to just breathing in with air still in your lungs. This is when there's no more air in your lungs. Try and do them in the morning, because you do need to do them on an empty stomach. I've tried to do them on like a halfway full stomach, and it's actually really, really uncomfortable. I would start off with 3 sets, and just hold your breath for as long as you can to start off with, but you want to be around the 10-second mark, something like that. And then as you get stronger at them, then you can start to increase your time. It is something that you will get better at the more you practice. So it's much more difficult actually to do it standing up. So I'm going to show you another couple of ways that you can do it. You're basically going to get on all fours, and you can also lie down onto your back. So we're going to do that now. Okay, Okay, so I would say this is probably the easiest way to do it, because what this allows is that you can round your back. So try this one first. So you're just going to get on all fours, and then same thing, you're just going to breathe out, breathe in, and hold it, okay? And that's it. That's your stomach vacuum. So do 3 sets for as long as you can and work your way up from there. Well, that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope that you learned a lot. You can really start to implement these 3 strategies today, and it's really going to help you to get that really small waist. If you've tried stomach vacuums before, then comment below, tell me have they worked for you. And if you have any questions at all, then comment below and I'll be sure to answer them for you. If you wouldn't mind liking the video on your way out, subscribe to see some more, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, and then I will see you next time. Thanks again, guys. Bye bye. Mwah!